What's up?
You know what my favorite piece of literature is?
Tell me.
The instruction manual for a watch, a wristwatch.
And you know what my favorite time is?
There it is.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but
Because that'd be
hopefully you can see it.
inappropriate.
I don't want to get demonetized.
Let's talk about that. What kind of watch is that?
Well, I'm glad you brought it up, Jeff. And before we do that, let's do this. Hey, everybody. I'm here in the lobby with my 3 great friends. Friend number 1 who loves Casios. Kevin, what's up?
I just like telling time and they tell time for me.
Friend number 2 who also, guess what? Loves Casios. Cody, what's up?
Time is a man-made construct, but at least we could tell it really well.
All right, we're going to power through because
That is fair.
I know this guy's going to come up strong. Friend number 3, Jeff, what's up, Jeff?
I know one thing about me, and that's
Uh-huh.
that I love Casio watches.
And person number 4, Matt, a.k.a. Young Hot Boy,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Young Hot Soy,
Uh-huh.
a.k.a. Fuzzy Balls,
Yes, sir.
a.k.a.
Still listening.
the Father of Dragons, a.k.a. Maddie Scrambles.
There it is.
Am I missing one?
Any more?
I think you're missing one.
Yep.
Did you
Maybe. I zoned out halfway through
Did you
them,
get soy?
but I think you're missing one.
I think I did those right in the beginning.
Is that a Casio on your left
Yeah,
wrist? Wait, hang on. I
let's
got
talk
another
about
name.
I also love... Oh, you do?
You know what? We'll let it come naturally. Go ahead.
Okay. This fine Casio is a wonderful product. You know what else is a wonderful product? This fine Casio.
Second Casio.
And it's gold, and it also... Oh, what's that? Lights up, so in case you need to tell the time in the dark.
You can.
Hello.
You know what doesn't do that? Other watches.
Hey, Casio.
And that Casio.
We have... I'm sure you're watching. We have
We got to be honest.
a bunch of clocks on the wall.
This one's a calculator.
If you want exclusive
calculate in the
rights
dark,
to the
brother.
clock wall,
All right.
please
I'm always
DM
calculating.
Matt and only Matt. Not us, but just Matt. Otherwise known as...
No. No.
Actually, you can DM us anytime you want, even if you're not Casio, at the Lobby Pod, all one word.
Wow.
On everything. Everywhere.
Everything.
Whatever social media you can think of, we probably got
We've
it.
said it. LinkedIn, MySpace, Tutter,
Keep going.
Farmers Only, Christian Mingle,
Yep.
the Target app.
Yep. I got a lot of friends on the Target app.
Do you understand how many Potbelly reward points we have?
Oh my God.
It is
unreal.
absurd.
Oh my God.
Do you know that there's a Potbelly with a drive-through? That might be...
What?
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad that
here,
you...
like driving distance from us.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's in Lombard, which is like 30 minutes.
I really was
from where we
expecting
are.
you to be like, yeah, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Like,
But let me tell you something. It's not the place that you want to go. You have to know your order exactly, because like there's the menu, and then you have to go up to the window and order. So you have to have remembered what the menu item is that you wanted and what you want on it. And then by the time you get to the window, it's like, oh man, I'm already panicking because this is a new experience.
Not a good place for a panic order.
Kevin is just telling us about his experience in the drive-through of Potbelly. That's all.
And it was formative.
I get the same thing every time, so I would love that. And I am a huge Potbelly boy.
You just
Kevin.
get bread, American cheese, and sour cream, right?
Kevin, you said the experience was formative.
Yeah.
Sour cream.
Do you know anything that's informative?
I know a couple things are informative, but nothing, I'll tell you this, nothing is more informative.
What? Then what?
You need to hear this out of everyone here.
Okay.
This is the most informative podcast, I think.
This is as far as it gets. We are at the peak. We're at the summit. We planted our flag. We
Matt
live
has been
there.
on the phone with people that have told him. Who was it? That you were on the
Matt's
phone
just
with?
been on the phone with people.
Eating his sour cream and cheese sandwich.
Well, I would say if you saw me eating that
That would
sandwich,
suck to have a phone conversation with someone who's eating that kind of
Just so much slop.
you'd
going
either
around.
be, this guy is a strange person, or part of the most informative podcast in the entire world. And I've talked about NPR hosts, other NPR hosts, WWE world champions. They've all said this is the most informative podcast they've ever listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rightfully
100%.
so.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of that information,
what about it?
you guys want to get into a little something?
I
A little
guess.
something what? It depends what you got.
What if you like bring out like crystal meth? Probably not.
I thought you were going to say, what if he brings out a WWE superstar?
Oh, I want to get into that.
yes. Matt wants to, let it go on record that Matt wants to get into a WWE superstar.
Let it be known. Let it
TLC
be
match.
known. Yes.
Let me in.
Dude, I can't do that yet because we got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got to do, Jeff?
You guys familiar with brooms?
Brooms, yeah.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Feather dusters,
Enough to make a conversation.
wet naps with that are
Oh, when you're going to eat some ribs.
yeah, but like the kind that disinfects.
Oh, yep.
So wet wipes, I would say.
Probably not wet naps.
Lysol wipes.
Wet
That'd
naps
take an
are
awfully long
just for your
time.
hands.
That depends if you're staying at a
What do you think NAPS
Hotel
is,
or a motel?
is saying? What do you think NAPS stands for in wet naps?
naps. It stands for
Mm-hmm.
nowhere applicable. Probably
So
There's also an S.
sometimes.
Okay, probably sometimes.
perfect.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but you know how it goes with these kind of things. Sometimes you just got to go ahead and get out there and
Oh fuck, Daddy.
Oh, oh wow. let me give everyone a little bit of background.
Oh my god! What are the chances of the first time we ever use it? We blow it. I'm not saying we. I am not saying we. Jeff blows it.
Jeff, are you kidding me?
we're sorry, guys. Episode 44. For the first time ever, we're doing something a little bit different.
God.
Normally, we apologize for things that happened last week. Well, you know what's weird is? There's nothing to apologize from last week. Except one thing that I'll talk about in 3, 2, 1. New York, baby! You guys are back. We're sorry. We said some stuff. You deserved it, probably. But we're back with an apology. Whoopsies. Wow. We're not done, though. Because in unprecedented breaking ground, we have to apologize for what just happened. There's something behind that. There's a story that we may or may not get into, or we let it slide under the rug. What do you guys think about that next week in housekeeping?
I 100% say we don't let it slide under the rug. For people that aren't looking at this podcast, and probably 75% of the people who are looking at it, they probably just think I just said that for no reason.
So
Jeff, please explain.
So let's give you some background here. So we got a new toy for the podcast, and this is the second day that we've had it now. We're working out the kinks clearly, and
I can't believe it.
we're just fucking around with it a little bit. There's you press a button and then a sound plays, which is why maybe today the housekeeping music didn't sound like it came out of the the side of a smartphone, because it didn't.
It did sound good.
It did sound good.
It did, yeah.
But sometimes when you're in the wrong bank of effects, you get the one that wasn't supposed to go live, and you click the button, and
the
then
whole
it comes out.
the whole bank of joke effects that Jeff and I recorded and that now are podcast official. So Jeff, why don't you just give me one more of those, just so it doesn't
don't have
seem
to.
like we were covering it up.
You don't have to play the exact. You can play
No,
a different
you do.
sound
You have to
canned.
play. You have to play another one.
You could play literally any sound.
No,
Just to prove a point.
do it, Jeff.
You want the bad bank or the good bank?
The bad bank.
Do it.
Oh man, we're gonna do one.
sucks.
Here we go.
3, 2.
Oh fuck, daddy.
And Jeff, you're gonna play one now.
There's 8 buttons on that machine, and all 8 buttons, 4 apiece for Jeff and I, have us saying, "Oh fuck, daddy." I thought that was going to be a secret and never
That
have
was
to be up.
not supposed to go live, but
my
we're not re-hitting record here. We're just going with it.
Running the gun.
Those are just 2 grown men that took time out of their days to sit down and
Yeah,
record.
and wait, let me ask you, what time did you guys do that at? Like a respectable 6 p.m.
No,
Maybe a 9:30 p.m. Cutting it a little late.
you're getting a little closer, but not that close.
Why don't you get me a little bit closer?
Okay, so Jeff got that a couple nights ago, and we were up.
In his bedroom, in your PJs.
Oh yeah,
PJ's
Yes.
optional, as Jeff always says.
and
Got the sign hanging.
you know, it was around like 5, 6 in the morning.
It was at night. It was at night.
No, it was a morning.
It was a tough morning, a really tough morning, apparently.
Yeah, I went into my bed and the sun was out when I went into bed
yeah.
that day.
And all you could dream about was, oh, fuck daddy.
That's all I had in my head.
That's tough.
It's really tough that is now a public thing.
It doesn't have to, we can avoid it.
We could bleep it.
Well,
But then they're going to be like, what the fuck did that
what
just
is that?
say?
Yeah, that's almost worse if it's bleeped.
Well, does it get much worse than, what
That.
it said?
Get much worse than what?
Jeff hit it.
Yeah, no,
Just the old OFD.
just the classic old OFD.
The old
Don't hit
OFD.
another one.
Some of these are way worse than others, so I don't want to.
Hit the second one from the bottom on the right side.
Stop.
On the right
Stop.
No, I think on the left side.
I mean, we're already in it.
We already get the point.
No, we don't got to do it. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it.
That's
Fuck it. We're
probably a
out.
good
We're backing
idea.
out. We can't. Anyway, what do you guys think about a news story? Get really right back on track for real.
Jeez.
And what would we be doing a news story
Yeah,
for?
what are we playing, Codes?
Little game you guys might be familiar with called Oh Fuck.
No.
Little-
This
little
cannot
game.
become the new thing.
No, it's not. It's not the new thing. It's not the new thing. Unless, of course,
Listen.
the fine ladies at Call Her Daddy want to do a duo crossover episode. Then,
Oh, yes.
then
We'll
It's
print
just one
t-shirts.
lady.
We'll do
So
it. We'll do
it
it.
is one lady.
It's one lady.
Yeah.
Look,
One lady.
I'm pretty sure
4v1.
I'm
I don't
pretty
care.
sure she's having
Come
Miley
on.
Cyrus on.
I think she already did.
we're having her on next week, so
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus?
yeah.
Miley Cyrus has been in our Instagram group chat for 3 years.
That's not a joke.
No, that's true.
for real. She's in our Instagram group chat.
And one time she said, wow, Matt, you're really funny. So don't ask these guys, but she said it.
She didn't say that.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I said, don't ask them. And they already,
No one's asking me. I'm just making sure.
That
We're going
on
to play
the
a
same page.
little game called King of the Cast.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys familiar with it? Everybody is with our
Yep.
15 to 27 million
Mhm.
viewer base.
It's a small
More
portion
around
of the viewer
25. Let's
Right.
let's be modest here.
And everyone is an active user. We get 24
Sometimes I think
and a
2
half
people are
million
using
likes.
one account just from the engagement.
Ruin us.
So basically, long story short, we're going to bring 4 news stories. At the end, we'll vote. Or I don't know what you guys did last week because
You folded backwards.
Did you see the
lawn chair.
video?
I watched some of it, but not the whole thing.
Did you see when you weren't there?
Yeah.
Pretty good, right?
It was some good stuff.
I know you guys are disappointed that the Scaly Boy is no longer in this seat.
Big time disappointed.
He
But I'm
really
back.
filled it out.
Yeah, I get it.
We've been saying since day one, can we get the skeleton to replace Cody? He's not going to tell you. We had to tell you, so it got a little tricky.
Mhm.
It's tough.
Turns out he can't.
So who's going to go first for our story?
I got something for everybody here and at home. You guys want to hear it?
Run it.
Here and at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here and at home? Or
Yeah,
here
both.
and at home?
Here and both of them at home and here.
You're here and at your home.
Correct. So
This
me
is the
most of all.
history of wet naps.
Yes. It all started with a penguin. So, speaking of penguins,
Okay.
like butter, that's what my story revolves around.
You can't just make stuff
Buttered
up
up penguins.
to make a transition.
You can when you got all
Oh,
control.
speaking of hot dogs, you know who likes hot dogs? Baseball players. My story's about baseball players.
That one kind of makes sense.
Well, yeah, I did a better example than Jeff's weird ass example.
It doesn't matter. I'm in the driver's seat now. So let's talk about that. Penguins. You know how they live in cold places?
I do. Well, yeah.
We have them in the zoo, and it's not always cold here.
Sometimes.
It's manageable.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Okay.
penguins, they're in cold areas.
Mm-hmm. Flightless
Man.
birds.
Flightless birds.
Feathers, though.
Unless
do.
you really huck them.
How hard can you kick? Because you might make a penguin fly.
All right.
Continue.
So anyway, as I understand it from this article, penguins typically reside in those cold areas in a specific part of those cold areas.
okay.
They don't tend to forage out too far from like their at home ground.
They're hunting
They
ground.
like to lock it down.
Yeah, they like to be, whoop, this is my strip. And that's
Mhm.
where they peruse.
And they have a perimeter of penguins around them, right?
Yeah, armed penguins.
Mm-hmm. The most dangerous kind.
Muskets.
People talk about tuxedo penguins, but no one's talking about what Matt's typing on his computer over there,
Militia.
which is
Penguins in the militia.
You don't
Would-
want to be talking
would
about it.
frighten even the most.
Hardened veterans.
Yeah, just watch out for an armed penguin. PSA.
Moral of the story. So anyway, scientists have recently discovered nearly a dozen new penguin colonies hidden in Antarctica. How do they find these penguins?
Are they living in caves?
No, there's an uncharted territory for penguins.
Wow.
How did they find them? With an image from space.
That just showed up one penguin.
Hey-oh.
Oh, it's me.
No.
Hey-oh.
Instead, an image from space
Yep.
located a new area where penguins typically do not reside, but
Mhm.
they didn't see a penguin. Instead, they just saw a bunch, just a swath of penguin shit on the snow and in the ice.
And they followed the trail.
And they followed the trail from a space shot.
The stinky trail.
The stinky slush.
Ew, gross.
Did anybody
on.
die from dysentery?
Not quite.
Fine,
This is
I
not
don't
the
like
Oregon
your
Trail.
story then.
Yeah.
Not quite.
This is not the Oregon Trail, instead Antarctica.
This is the Penguin Trail.
Oh.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, no. So they found this, and the finding is actually scientifically relevant because it is now pushing the idea further along that global warming is in fact impacting, the globe.
The globe.
The globe, indeed. So essentially what I got for you is a nomadic tribe of penguins was recently discovered in a remote part of Antarctica because of their poops.
Tight.
So where did the satellite person just be like, well, that's penguin shit?
He's an expert.
Or did they hire
I think they were
NASA
just
or whatever.
surveying.
Yeah, NASA knows all about penguin shit.
That's what I'm saying. Is it just like a satellite technician's like, that's penguin shit?
I like the idea that somebody at NASA was just scrolling through like a gallery, like on their phone, of just NASA shots from space and just like, yoink, yoink, yoink. Wait, hold on. What the this was white yesterday.
Just someone standing over their shoulder, like holding a picture. No, this is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
All right, man. I didn't go to fucking 30 years of school to look up bird shit. So
Flight half a bird. They can't fly.
that's rude.
So what did they
That's
do when
rude.
they found the penguins?
They have now charted a new pathing.
Where do
for
they
penguins.
live?
What do you mean? Just in Antarctica?
Are they a new kind of penguin, or are they just penguins that we just didn't know that they were over there?
Have
No,
gotten
it's-
to the outer limits.
Yeah,
The outer
it's
banks.
kind of like finding a leopard in like Chicago. It's like, well, hold on, that doesn't belong here.
Got it.
Interesting.
Similar,
I
way
wonder-
less scary for sure.
I know you guys already made the joke, but I wonder how hard they genuinely had to like a bunch of astronauts or scientists of some sort, astrophysicists, were probably like, what the fuck is on all these photos? And then one of them had to know also the knowledge of astrophysics and penguin shit.
That's the
to be
man
like-
that I am concerned about.
Yeah, he knows way too much.
Everybody's looking
That
at
was
these
our
pictures
old
like,
chemistry
what?
teacher.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, this guy's
Wow.
just looking around and like, hey, Larry, come over, check this out. What's the problem, Tom? What is this? What is all this stuff? Fucking Carl from accounting comes over. No, that's penguin shit. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
there's
I like that
accounting. Wait, their
What was
accountants
that
know
second guy's name?
I think
astrophysics.
it was Lenny and Carl.
I thought you called the guy Time.
I think you called the guy Tom.
Tom makes a little bit more sense.
No, it does.
Speaking about time, Casio watches.
Wow, perfect.
All we're saying is, look at that.
Look at that.
It's a 7:30.
Hey,
It doesn't
look
say.
at-
It
look
doesn't
at-
say it. It goes
Can we
away
go?
after a
Can we get a
while.
left wrist in the air from everyone? We got a smart guy with a watch. We got a not so good watch. We got no watch and no watch. So Casio,
We're
please.
gonna need at least 3 more watches.
Yeah, my watch sucks.
Casio, we're again
Bingo.
hard
Doesn't have a
pitch. If you
calculator
want
on it.
exclusive rights to our clock wall, You
It's
know what
for
to
it's for sale.
Casio-
Rent?
Casio,
It's for rent.
only for Casio.
Do you think they
Rolex
have
don't even
one?
come sniffing around here again. Not again.
Again, yeah, we had to turn them away.
I've already blocked a couple of your
Yeah,
representatives.
Rolex. We won't even give them the time of day.
Nice.
But we will give Casio the time of day because they'll give us the time of day
I'll give him
Casio watches.
all the day.
I'll give him the time of
Casio
night.
watches,
I'll give him the time of night.
whatever you need.
Whatever. I'm thinking about it at 3:00 in the morning.
By the way, this isn't a joke. Casio legitimately reach out to us. If you're listening to this and have any ties at all to Casio or anything relative,
Or
adjacent,
time.
or Casio adjacent,
If you have
If
any,
If
Or
your
time.
dad makes clocks, I don't care if it's for Casio. If your dad makes clocks, let him know that we're looking up for Casio.
yeah, tweet at Casio. I'm not. This is not a bit.
That's just a guy, right?
This
Casio. He's just the guy
Yeah,
that
it's-
made the watches.
Yep.
John Casio.
Nice. Casio, talk to us.
So Jeff, your
Please.
bit for the love of
His bit?
His story.
God damn it. I couldn't think of anything else. Your story synopsis. What was it? Bird shit. Where's it going? To birds.
From birds mostly. Uncharted new snowy path finds penguin shit in uncharted territory. NASA says.
A lot of uns.
That was nice.
Not
That's
too
what
many
the
nuns.
headline said.
That was
Nuns-
a good headline.
Thank you.
Birds are
Wow.
like the nuns of the animal kingdom. I heard.
They bless.
What?
Bless up.
Penguins are the nuns of birds. Like,
Okay. Okay.
Falling apart.
Never mind.
We're falling apart. We're
Never
falling
mind.
apart.
Shout out to First Gear Skate Shop and our professional skateboarding friend Miguel Elizondo. Thank you for hooking me up with a T-shirt, and now I feel bad because none of you guys.
Dude,
got free
I'm
t-shirts.
not kidding you. I almost wore my First Gear, but it's a long sleeve, which I'm not complaining about, but it's a little hot
Ooh, I
outside.
love a long sleeve.
I almost wore that here. How funny would that have been if we both had one
Well,
on?
shout out to First
If
Gear.
only we had a friend who skateboarded or something.
For everyone listening, if you haven't been able to tell yet, we have transitioned fully into just a sponsorship podcast.
I'm trying to get so many free things.
We are no longer going to
Water.
contribute really anything.
Water.
Let us know.
Big water, please get at to
Do
me.
you let me? The striking lack of a label could be you, Aquafina.
If you
Could
are
be
watching this
Smart
video,
Water.
Dasani,
Oh,
Ice
Fiji,
Mountain. I don't
Fiji.
care.
Could be you.
and do you have any idea what
Make
kind
us
of
a
paint
bougie
are on these
cast.
walls?
Yeah, but-
We will take a sponsorship from
There.
that company.
I heard they're
Evian.
ruining. I
Evian?
heard they're ruining Fiji as a place.
Ooh, never mind. Fiji, we're out.
Fiji's not dope.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
This
Well, that
hippie
wraps
knows
that
all
up.
Who's
about
going
it.
second? Am I going second?
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Sure.
It looks like you want
Go
to.
for it,
Yeah, it
brother.
seems that way.
You want to go second? No. Watch
No,
this.
I went-
Watch this.
That's
You
close.
go second.
I don't need to go second.
All right, I'm going to go second.
Okay.
We just get a fucking move on here.
Oh, please.
Watch this, Cody. It's closed.
Oh, Jeff, hit it.
What do you want?
You know what I
No,
want.
I'm not doing
No,
All right.
don't do it.
I also don't think you should do it.
Get all of those deleted out of there.
Are we ready?
I think that was so under the radar.
Yeah, it was a subtle one.
Hit it one more time.
So Bruce.
Thank you.
If you don't get that reference, visit episode 22.
22, yep.
And we talk about a man and a tiger.
All right. And it's not Joe
And a
Exotic.
cow.
Homeless couple found living in Walmart attic with a hot plate, meth lab, and a 42-inch LED TV.
See, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's attics in Walmart?
I also didn't know that.
That's where they put stuff.
It says,
Crackheads.
I'm so sure both of you guys have some sort of link to a Walmart like news page that you're not sharing.
my great-grandfather is John Walmart.
On Walmart.
He's friends with John Cassio.
And that's
It's
why
the
you can
three
buy
Johns.
Casios at Walmart.
The three Johns, and they don't talk about the third John.
Johnson and Johnson.
Papa.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Jacob Jingleheimer.
Papa John.
It's not John.
Papa John has been disgraced from the three Johns.
Speaking of,
The Holy Trinity has fallen apart.
It is now the two Johns.
Papa, you fucked us.
Papa, no.
Papa, get you and your garlic butter sauce the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
All right, being homeless has to be very difficult, especially in the colder times of year, but not for this Tennessee couple who had been, quote, living in the lap of luxury, end quote, above a Tennessee Walmart store.
I should have went second.
The homeless man, 48-year-old Wilbert Thomas, admitted to police that he and his girlfriend, 54-year-old Ingrid Malone, had been living above the store
Malone.
for over 2 years.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's a long time. They probably thought they were good. Like
What-
they were fine.
What they did to the
After a year
attic
and a half.
baffled police and employees. Quote, I don't mean to laugh, but these people really got one over on Walmart, end quote, said Lieutenant Marshall.
That's so
Quote, in the attic, we recovered 2 pounds of meth they had somehow produced on a hot plate. They also managed to get
2
food.
pounds? That feels like so much meth.
They also managed to get food, drinks, a mini fridge, a big screen TV, a surround sound system, bedroom set, hangers, and clothes.
Hangers. They need hangers.
I mean, if
Bedroom
Walmart sells
set.
it, they had it. These people were living good. They even managed to splice into the satellite TV wire and order NFL Sunday ticket. End quote.
Jesus, man.
Oh, my word.
They
This-
are geniuses. What's this guy's name? Wilbur?
Wilbert.
Wilbert knows
So,
what's up.
here's-
This is not his first time
Here's
living
the
in a
kicker.
Walmart.
This is a story, obviously, because they found that people were living in the Walmart. You might ask, how do you give yourself away after 2 years?
Wilbur didn't just tweet all of this.
He was
No.
live tweeting. Still
Wilbur,
living upstairs.
Wilbert was worried about his 2 pounds of meth that he was cooking. So how were they discovered? The couple was discovered when employees in the break room heard banging from above their heads, and they were like, wait a second.
No.
No.
Apparently, yeah.
No.
Apparently, the couple was engaging in intercourse when the new headboard to their queen-size bed that they just took from the store
I have a bigger bed than me.
was banging against one of the attic dividers. During Thomas's confession, he admitted stealing KY jelly, yours and mine, which he says, quote, this is a quote, screwed everything up and got us busted, end quote.
Man.
Wow, that was a wild ride.
Freaking
I mean,
KY jelly, man.
that's the cameras. Aren't there cameras? Like if they go down there and
Dude,
steal stuff?
I have no idea how this
Well,
works.
it's also Walmart. Don't they account for like
And people would just
30% of their
people would just
products
open.
to be stolen?
Yes, they
that
have like some kind
real?
of
No, yeah.
they have some kind of like shrink percentage. It's like a crazy big one because like not the most lovely customers shop at Walmart all the time, so they like account for like a really large percentage of their things to just go missing.
I legitimately heard it
But
was
then
like
someone would
30%.
just open up the store, be like, "Huh, that TV's gone. Huh, that whole bedroom set's gone."
But they had 2
I
years
don't
to
know.
accumulate this.
Here's
It
the
wasn't a
thing,
one
though.
Sunday shopping spree.
Yeah, here's the other thing.
How the
is,
fuck do you get a bed into an attic?
So here's the thing that I was
What's an
thinking
attic
of.
in a Walmart?
Here's
I
the
feel
thing
like
I was
it's probably
thinking
where they
of.
store like smaller items.
Is you
I would
guys are
bet.
thinking how I thought immediately, right? Like the TVs like on the shelf that we would go see and buy. They probably just went
yeah.
right into the
The
back,
back room.
grabbed one like way out of the back of like the
Yeah.
12 LED 42-inch TVs, and then they were like, oh, whatever. And then so eventually they probably got to like, hey, we're supposed to have 12 of these, and now we only have 11. Like,
I was thinking they just walked down there and took a display.
yeah, they were probably like, the employees were probably like, oh, the 12th one is probably the display TV. So like all this stuff probably just never got like
Wilbert and the other person
questioned.
what was the other person's name? Malone?
Ingrid Malone.
Wilbert and Ingrid.
Come on this podcast.
We'll have you.
Yes.
They're a little preoccupied.
You can
within jail.
find a way up into the ceiling.
Who's in our seat?
Rappelling down now, Ingrid.
They found a way how to get past those stairs with all the people in it, man.
Yeah,
Well,
just go to the roof.
through the
Rappel
roof.
in.
100%.
That's crazy. Wilbert and Ingrid are super geniuses.
Heroes.
They
I'd
had it
say
figured
heroes.
out. Heroes, for sure.
They had life for free figured out. They even tapped into the satellite TV.
That's great. How? I don't.
Wilbert was trying to change it to Wilmart.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
That was his lifelong dream. Wilbart. It's a combination of Wilbur and Walmart.
No,
man.
I got it. Yeah.
Just making sure that landed with him.
It hit me right.
so that's pretty much it though. That's my
If you are ever looking for some crazy news, Walmart is guaranteed to
Walmart.
serve up a hot dish of what the
A
fuck
Florida
is this.
Walmart is the holy grail of what the fuck is going on here.
I'm pretty sure
Where was
Walmart's not
yours?
allowed to have stores in Florida.
Yeah, they're
because they
bars.
just know shit would
A
pop
hot dish of 2 pounds of meth.
off. Yeah.
yeah, literally. Where was yours? The Karate Mom. Do you
I
remember
think
what?
it was Wisconsin.
Oh,
How do you-
I think.
How do you even cook?
Something like that, yeah.
What? That's Walter White's son in that fucking
That's what I
Walmart.
was going to say.
How do you cook up 2 pounds of meth with a hot plate?
I don't know. I'm sure.
Maybe it's not that hard.
I think
Really,
it's
all I
so,
know about meth is from Breaking Bad, and it looks like kind of a process. I mean,
yeah, well, he was
but that
making
was
good
for
math.
perfection.
yeah, I guess.
If we're
Speaking
just
of
cooking
perfection, that
Walmart,
show.
Walmart, attic, crank meth,
Speaking of perfection,
Casio watches.
smart.
at the lobby pod, at Casio watches _USA.
You need a
Pepper that
calculator.
whenever you can.
You need time on
Is
your
it
wrist.
Casio _USA.
Do you need gold? Casio.
Do we need a sponsorship? Yes. Casio tweeted us. Also, what's up?
It's because we're having trouble with time mainly.
Casio _us. I DM us.
I tweeted at him, and I didn't get a tweet back, and I'm a little bummed.
That might be because you tweeted at 3 a.m.
Well,
Casio, you guys got 266,000 followers. We can make some moves here.
We can link up and
We can
both
turn that
pop on.
266,000 into
I
at
don't think
least
that's true. I think
2,666.
you're looking at like the piano. Casio.
4?
Yes.
At least
I'll follow.
4. I would follow them. That's 4
Instagram?
follows right there.
I mean, it's the US page.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes it
I
any
wasn't
different.
on. I wasn't on Instagram. Maybe Instagram's the way to go. That's a lot. I
Maybe
think they had
so.
like 9,000 followers.
Did you guys
on
know
Twitter.
that G-Shock is a Casio thing?
What
Like
is-
those
what is-
G-Shock watches? Like those big, like... No? Anyway.
I know what
so
you're talking
we
about.
we go back.
Casio send us some.
Yep.
Homeless people, they were homeless. They said, fuck that. Let's go live in the Walmart. And they had the slickest 2 years of their lives.
That's dope. I say more
making
power
2 pounds,
to them.
2 pounds of meth, food, TV, NFL Sunday
meth-
The
ticket.
meth part
Not
makes it a little...
crazy.
And then they
Muddy
were going
waters.
to fucking Pound Town with fucking lube that they stole also from the Walmart. And quote, that's what screwed everything
Do you think they were
up.
showering like in the bathrooms?
100%, dude.
They probably have an employee shower there. What is that?
That's one of those.
Is it?
Oh,
Probably.
no.
Uh-oh. Well,
Oh, no.
Well, we're down one.
you know
So-
you know what makes sense then?
I think I do. While we toss it with the battery out after the break, why don't we toss it to one of our boys somewhere else, eh?
Yeah, and
Ooh.
Cody, you know this person very well, right?
Yeah, it
we were
was-
talking about him before we started.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how do you forget?
You couldn't get more amped up.
How do you forget Trevor? You know?
No,
what I mean?
you can't. Trevor's
can't.
an unforgettable man.
Yeah.
A man of class.
And what's Trevor's last name?
I don't know. All I know is
He
that he
never
calls
tells anyone
himself
his last
G
name.
Money. Trevor G Money.
He does.
That's all I know.
You would think it's something with a G, but we
But
just
it's
might
not.
know.
It's Bond Snatch.
Trevor Bondsnatch.
You knew that?
You knew his parents from middle school.
No wonder he goes by
yeah.
G Money. That
I
makes
was
a lot of sense.
Really good friends with his dad,
John.
John Bond Snatch.
Who turned
is
into
also-
John Bon.
Jovi.
Hey, Kathy, let's throw it to our boy. John Bon Jovi. Thunders. What's his name?
John
John
Thundersnatch.
Yeah.
Were we gonna say Thunder Snatch?
Nope. What the fuck was his name? Trevor
Did it.
Bondersnatch.
Remember to apologize next week.
Oh, hey there, bud. How's it going?
Hi, sir. My name is Mark. I am with the Department of Commerce, and I am going around conducting the census. Do you have some time right now?
Ooh, I got plenty there, bud.
All right. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and just start asking you some questions.
Sure.
I'll start with your name.
Sure. By the way, I don't have an accent. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that.
That's all right.
My name's Trevor.
Trevor?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And what's your last name, Trevor?
It is Bondsnatch.
Bondsnatch? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you spell that for me?
Sure. Oh, yeah. G, T.
You said G?
No. It's a T. G is what my friends call G Money.
Your fr-
Do you
okay.
need that?
No, I need your legal name.
Okay. So G hyphen,
Hyphen.
like the dollar sign.
G hyphen $sign?
Yeah. All followed by T.
So not Bonds. Your friends call you Bondsnatch?
No, my friends call me G Money.
And what's your last name?
Bondsnatch.
Okay. I'm going to need Bondsnatch as your last name.
Okay, so it's going to be a B,
Okay.
O,
Uh-huh.
N,
Uh-huh.
Sn.
Sn?
Yeah.
And what are those letters?
S,
Uh-huh.
N.
Okay.
H.
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 Again, what are those letters?
S, N.
Nope. That's the sn. And now I need the H. So we're going to do is it an A?
No.
What is it?
S, N, A,
Okay.
T,
Uh-huh.
Ch. CH. I knew that one.
CH.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got that
All
one.
right.
Sorry.
Now I have your name. So who else lives in here?
Right now?
Yeah, how many people?
Right now, I think I'm sitting with 43.
You're sitting with 43
Yeah.
inside of
In here, in where I
there.
live. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you, Trevor, it doesn't seem very big.
What? The amount of people? They
No.
used to be 54.
Well, that's a lot of people,
Yeah.
either 43 or 54.
So,
And they all live in here?
yeah, where do you live?
Well, I just have to, I'm sorry, I just have to get through the form. So
I have
That
a
isn't
form as
really-
well. Did you
you have
hear
a
about
form?
this? Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
hold
have
on.
the-
Let's do yours first. We'll get to mine after.
Well, yeah. Okay,
Maybe we'll
so
take turns.
Mine is the 2020 census.
Okay.
What form do you have?
A different one, for sure.
All right, well, we'll just get through these questions, and then I can be on my way. I'll leave you alone, and you can go back to doing whatever you're doing. All right, so you said you had 43 people living here?
Yes, sir.
Can we go ahead and just start with their names?
Well, sure. Why don't we just say the accent again? Ray, guys, roll call. Jim,
Tina,
Josiah.
Aaron.
Mike,
Malice,
Jose.
Clips,
Paul,
Peter.
Henry.
Scrimps,
Paul,
Scrimps.
Douglas.
Paul,
Paul,
Paul.
Paul.
Paul,
Paul.
Don't forget Paul.
Paul.
Paul. Call me Paul.
No, me too. Paul,
Stephen.
Peter.
Paul.
Fish,
Closet.
Guts.
Stove.
Tina,
Bootstrap.
Zachary.
Paul's friend. Paul.
get Fish,
Cow's tongue.
Jimmy Buffett.
Something else.
this man,
Railroad Mike.
Margaritaville mistake.
Driver's seat.
Fuzz,
This west of Texas. Wow, you weren't kidding. That seems like way too many people. I don't know if I could do this. I have to go. This seems illegal. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
have
no,
to,
no, 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 no. You got a list where you got to count people. Remember my list? I got a list. Take a look. It says,
No,
what
sir,
is
I
that?
just have to do the
No, I
2020
understand. Hold on,
census.
about my list. I got one too. Big guy.
And what's your
Big
list,
guy,
sir?
big job. I got a list, and it says right at the top. Read that out loud to the class. It says, Trevor's House 2020. What is that? You see all these names?
Yeah.
I came prepared. I was ready.
That's a lot of names.
Look at the bottom. What does that say?
Mark Hilberger of West Lawn. Sir, why do you have my address?
You're on the list, baby. Get in here. We got buckets.
I think I should go.
We got
I have to
blankets,
do this whole
beds,
block.
a lot of room, more room than you think.
Trevor, I'd really
Let's
rather
make this
not.
44 right now.
I think 43 is too many already.
Your name's already on here. You've been counted. Census.
Sir, I'd really rather not.
Go vote. Back to the lobby.
Sounds like a crowded house. If I mean, it's too many people in one
Sounds like
house.
too many people.
It really feels like way too many people.
I don't think in my adult life I've ever been part of a sense.
Sense.
What?
A census. You probably have been.
A sense is what?
What? What are you doing right now?
Matt's got a story.
What the fuck? What? That was the weakest transition I've
Did you-
ever heard.
Did you stroke out?
Is your back bothering you, buddy?
It is.
All right.
All right, what's up?
I mean, yeah, I have a story. Interesting segue.
Matt, what time is it? What are you checking the time on?
On my Casio, on the gold one, it's 9:40. On the calculator one, boobs.
Boobs.
Sorry, Casio. We will take that right off of there if you don't appreciate the boob humor.
They should, though.
They should. They do.
John Cassio's he understands good humor.
Good for John. What's up with your story, man?
Well, there's a couple things up with it,
Tell us.
Okay.
and I'm going to get right into it.
I'd like you to.
Yeah.
You guys like sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
Depends on the sandwich.
Not the ones you eat.
enough to make a conversation about
Like
it.
yeah.
a Cuban.
Not a cheese and sour cream sandwich.
With bread.
Well,
Well, hold on.
That's what makes it the sandwich.
Well, doesn't have to be bread.
you guys like Subway?
Enough to make a conversation.
Yeah.
You guys like Nathan's hot dogs?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not familiar.
Have you ever visited both in the same day?
No.
Considering I'm not familiar, no.
No.
These are rhetorical questions.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
So, in Massachusetts,
Uh-huh.
I don't see a date anywhere.
Sure.
Classic.
Okay.
A woman took a first stop into a Subway.
Good stop.
She ordered herself a nice little sandwich.
What kind?
When she received that sandwich, it was actually a steak and cheese. I have that information for you.
Oh, wow.
6-inch or a foot long?
I would imagine a foot long the deal's
It's
better.
Subway. Yeah.
I don't know.
Save half the sandwich for later, you know?
Smart. She orders steak and cheese.
Pretty good choice. Any idea on the toppings?
She also, yes,
Stop.
I have an idea on one of the toppings.
Okay.
And that topping, pickles.
No more pickles.
Some people, yeah, I like pickles on a sandwich. This woman had a big issue with the amount of pickles on her sandwich.
Okay.
Some would say a few too many pickles.
Usually someone's complaining about too few.
She said, are you kidding me right now with this? She said, do you want a knuckle sandwich? This isn't me
Exaggerating.
this is not me paraphrasing saying a knuckle sandwich because it works well in this story.
It does work
She
well.
asked the Subway employee if she wanted a knuckle sandwich
Uh-huh.
and then gave her one. Punched her in the face because too many pickles on her Subway
Wait,
sandwich.
For real?
Right in the face.
Were there too many pickles on the knuckle sandwich?
No, just the right amount.
Just knuckle.
So punched the Subway woman in the face
In the mouth.
and then proceeded to steal the pickles from the Subway. Like two jars of pickles.
Like the service jars.
Like a big old jar of pickles.
Wait, so she had too many and now she needed
she took more.
more?
I think she was determining that that Subway would never screw anyone over with the amount of pickles.
They
it
were
got.
too reckless with the pickle and lost
She had
the
to
privileges.
she had to take the pickle privilege away.
The pickle privilege.
And you're probably wondering at this moment, why did he bring up Nathan's hot dogs earlier?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
I can't wait to find
She
out.
sold them to Nathan.
She, after punching this lady, left, went over to the Nathan stand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
How many pickles did
Wait.
they use?
Got in a spat with the Nathan's employee.
Oh, man.
Nate.
Also,
His hot dogs.
are you ready for this?
I am.
Served up a second knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, all right.
2 knuckle sandwiches in one day?
Hot and ready.
2 knuckle sandwiches, 2 different employees. What is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't know. That's a topic for a different day.
I don't know
I
if
am
we should go
thinking
down
real
there.
quick.
No.
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 I know what I'm going to say.
I don't know.
Let us know if a hot dog is a sandwich at the lobby pod, all one word.
Great.
Wow.
But my opinion is hot dog is pretty much just an American taco.
I have heard him say that.
Wow.
Recently.
I have
him say
not
that.
heard you say that.
Like a couple days ago, you said that.
Yeah.
Might have been up when we were up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
It was.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
That feels true.
It feels wrong, like a forbidden love.
That sucks, though.
Mm-hmm. Think
All
about
right.
it. Think about it. Taco,
I'd rather not.
hot dog.
Tina is this woman's name.
Mm-hmm.
49 years old.
I guess you could say those two people got the employee meal.
No.
They cashed in their employee meal.
After the Subway employee got hit, she followed Tina to the Nathan's.
Uh-oh. She couldn't warn Nate.
Nate.
Not in
She
time.
unfortunately could not save the second employee from a knuckle sandwich, but what she could do, as she is in the first employee from Subway,
Mm-hmm.
captured Tina,
Get the pickles back.
In a Pokeball.
captured her, and held her on the ground while police came to the scene
Force-fed her pickles.
and cleaned up that pickly mess.
So if I'm getting this correctly,
I know exactly what you're about to say.
I don't think you do. I'd like to hear what you think I'm going to say, though, because it's probably funnier that mine is a question. What do you think I'm going to
Oh,
say?
I thought you were going to make a joke.
No.
Sounds like they got quite into quite a pickle.
See, I shoot better than that. Yeah. What do you
Weird
think?
wink.
Yeah.
What?
No, I gotta. So if I'm following this correctly,
She disliked pickles, and now she's in one with the police. Bam.
there it is. Great.
Nailed it. Jeff,
so
please get
the
through this.
First person got hit,
Yep.
and then she followed her. They followed the lady that hit her.
She didn't want her to
assailant.
get away with assault and a salty pickle.
So my thing is, she must have been, a couple steps behind her, which in my mind means that Subway employee got hit, that lady bounced, and she was just sitting there ruminating on it. It was like, you know what, fuck it, I will go follow her.
That's probably exactly what happened. She's like, how many people are going to get served knuckle sandwiches today? On my watch, only 2.
No, she probably said, she took my fucking pickles.
Want those back.
Where'd the pickles go?
If my
I'm
boss
going to
gets
have to
back
pay for that.
and sees those pickles are gone,
I'm going to have to pay
he's
for
going
all
to
those.
dock my pay.
And that's too dang bad.
I just 2 knuckle sandwiches, 2 jars of pickles.
And no hot dogs.
Do we have any confirmation if it was a left and then right combo?
It was just a 1 hit on the first lady.
It was
not
definitely
sure
a
about the
combo.
amount of hits on the
but
second lady.
I
Definitely
need
a
to.
combo.
I'm not sure if she was
Value
ambidextrous.
So do we know what happened to the 2 jars of pickles?
They returned safely to the Subway.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
What?
This is
What was Tina charged with?
Battery.
Oh, so not even like disorderly conduct or
Assault
something. Assault and battery.
Battery.
what about theft?
Fuck yeah.
The pickle jars.
Yeah, what about theft?
She didn't get away with the pickles.
She tried.
Well, you still get charged for
She
that.
made them out of the store.
I don't know.
Yeah, she took them out of the store. You
I
told me
heard-
I could go to Macy's and take shit and bring it back later. And it's
No,
cool?
I heard pickle jars are kind of
You
like
should try it. Let me
I
know
heard-
how it goes.
Yeah.
I heard pickle jars are kind of like you new cars. The moment you take them off the lot, they
Drop
lose
Decrease in
so much
value.
value.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
Depreciate.
sense.
the equity
was-
goes down.
Just it's just saying that she was
Skyrockets, but down.
getting charged with assault.
You know the opposite. You're talking about exponential growth, but opposite that's called logarithmic.
No, it's called Earth divers. Skyrockets and
diver.
Earth
Right, that's
divers.
what I was talking about. Earth divers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Holy
using
diver by
I'm
Dio.
using finance terms.
Oh, I understand. I apologize.
Thank you.
The finance
If only-
term of Earth diver.
If only
Earth
I had a
diver.
calculator watch to follow up the finance talk.
If only we had access to it.
It's a top quality watch. I'm not going to take it out of the case.
Cassie, reach out.
Well, the Casio watch is just like the car in a dealership. As soon as it comes out of the case, it depreciates.
That watch costs $10,000.
It's what we like to call in the finance community as a Earth diver. Also, my band in high school. Check us out,
Earth diver.
I'm going to wrap this up. My story's done.
Yeah.
Earth diver.
Kevin,
Give me a. Go ahead, wrap it.
I think it's crazy that you guys asked for that. You just listen to me talk about
Put it
the
in a
whole
wrap.
thing. A lady punched 2
People.
food employees, tried to steal pickles, got snatched by the Subway lady.
Nice.
Poor Nate.
Not Nate.
No one's Nate.
Nathan.
Nathan and his hot dogs.
I mean,
And
no
his
one's
dogs.
name is Nathan.
Well,
And Nathan didn't lose any product.
you don't know that.
I did.
What happened to his pickles?
No pickles stolen from
His
Nathan.
pickles go unaccounted for.
because they're gone.
Kevin, I'd love for you to start
Tina took him.
your story.
I have a story for you guys.
I really wish
it on,
you'd
baby.
start.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of backdrop on our character here.
Indoor baseball.
Sure, you can call it that. So our friend's name here is Bart Jansen.
Okay.
Wow, what a name so far.
Pretty good name.
Good start.
So let me give you a couple background informational pieces on my friend Bart Jansen. So Bart, he's a man of hobbies. He lives in Denmark.
Danish Bart.
He took taxidermy lessons,
Great.
but admits he's not the best taxidermist.
I like where this is going.
I feel like you just have to be a taxidermist or you're not a taxidermist.
Well,
Yeah.
You just have body parts. God damn it, I forgot to put the leg on.
I will say I am a big fan of poorly done taxidermy. Like, you ever see a squirrel that's not very good?
Yeah, the
But they like
dimensions.
put a cowboy hat on him or something?
You're a big fan of that?
I like that stuff.
Okay.
All my taxidermists, shout out.
he always considered himself an inventor
There it is.
from a young age.
Wait, is this?
I
Go
don't
on.
know.
I'm gonna whisper it into Cody's ear so he knows. So we all know that if I know this story, I'm not making shit up here.
Okay.
Go on, kids, tell your thing.
Mr. Jansen.
Wow.
What is that?
That guy found a sound effect.
He says, it's not about drones for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like drones or remote controlled flying.
I really like remote controlled flying.
Never trust robots.
The title of this, Cat Drone Inventor Works on Flying Cows.
Oh.
Oh, man. For the record, not what Jeff thought.
Not what Jeff
I
thought.
thought it was squirrel wallets.
Our friend here, our friend here, Bart Jensen, has a hobby of taxiderming animals into flying devices.
I think I've seen the picture of the cat drone.
I
He's all,
also
like,
do
spread
think
out.
I've seen
Yep.
a picture of the
So
cat
here
drone.
is a cat drone, his dead cat Orville. He
Redenbacher.
turned it
Like
into
Redenbacher?
he turned it into a drone.
Yeah. I think I've seen this. It's like the tabby cat orange. Nope. Different cat drone. Very dope.
Multiple cat drones?
Multiple cat drones. He has a shark drone.
Get the fuck out of here.
He has an ostrich drone.
Wait, can you show this
my
camera?
That's
God.
not real.
This is real. This is the ostrich drone. Let me try and drag it up here. Get some action over there. Oh, not much bigger. I mean, I'll try and show it. I don't got, it's not the best picture.
I mean, it's better than us not doing it at all in post.
Oh, there it is.
There she goes.
Can you see
What
that, pup?
in the fuck, dude?
So there's the ostrich. Let's go find some more.
Shit.
Yeah.
That thing's...
I told you to take this guy's power away. I told you.
That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
The shark one's maybe even crazier. It's got a freaking bazooka on its back.
Wow.
Jansen quotes, "We've never known beforehand what it's going to look like. It's just going to be a fun thing. And to my
Just a
critics,
fun
I
thing.
don't know who they are. The people that are complaining online, I have 10 neighbors and they all like it." Talking about his creations. So we have a shark. He calls it the shark jet, which is a taxidermied shark.
And it's a jet. It has airplane wings.
So sick.
Flying squirrel?
We ask people to have, so he will make these for people. He will make their
He's an
pets.
artist.
Did you say where this is at?
Denmark.
Yeah.
So he says that usually we ask people to have their animals taxidermied before they send them to us, because when they do it, it's not going to look like the pet. He said it's not going to look like dear old Ralph or much beloved Pebbles. Orville is not the same cat he was when he was alive.
I love the honesty of this guy.
man?
Now he has the ability to fly. Orville's 10 times cooler than he was when he was
Yeah.
alive.
So, what is his next venture?
Yeah.
Well, he wants to build something that he can ride in. He wants to be able to fly around in one of his creations. So what's the animal he chooses? He's looking for a cow.
Okay.
He wants to turn that cow into a helicopter and fly that sucker. He said he wants to ride inside of it.
But he's missing a key opportunity. Why didn't he pick a pig? You know, like when pigs fly?
Mm-hmm.
It could be. So they have
Is this
a cow.
a small human being?
I mean,
I don't think
it's
I
just a
would fit
dude.
into a cow.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know his.
I think you would.
You just got to find the right size cow.
I
Cows
don't
are
think
big.
so,
Have you
man.
Cows
ever
are
seen
big,
a cow in
man.
real life?
Yeah.
Those things are mean. Like
So-
an oversized sleeping bag.
Mr. Jansen says one that we
You'd
can
fit
fit
a cow.
in, and we have
I
been
don't think
thinking
so.
about designing one that you can sit on and fly.
Oh, sit on. So the cow part is intact.
Well, he seems like he's kind of back and forth about it.
Mm-hmm.
I have one, we could build a helicopter for ourselves, one that we can fit in. And then we've been thinking about designing one that you can sit on and fly. So he goes to say, if I'm going to fly, I want to fly in something weird. So we've been
I like
thinking
this guy's
about
energy.
we've
Yeah,
been
this
thinking
guy
about
doesn't give a
animals that are
fuck.
big enough to fly in. We have a cow at the moment. It's at a tannery right now. It's going to be like a bovine personal carrier, but airborne.
You think
These are quotes from him.
that guy found that cow on Tutter?
If he's smart,
If
sure.
he's smart.
And it sounds like he's smart.
But those people are probably like, man, my cow's going to get a nice home. And he's like, is that Bessie up in the sky?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Mm.
It would make a similar sound.
Zzz.
Yeah, it would. It's a good point, Jeff. You're a smart man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be quite the process. So now he's thinking about how much it's going to cost, because he says here, I now have to think about how much it will cost, for example, to make a golden retriever fly. Hyphen, I have no idea.
This guy's energy is exactly where I wanted it to be.
It takes weeks to get animals in the air. So it'd be nice if people didn't send me frozen animals. He's very selective
I
on
like
his
that
animals.
this guy is like notorious. Like people are like,
Notorious.
my X, Y, and Z animal just died. Gotta send it to Bart Jansen.
So my favorite quote, I just want a skin that we can build the copter around.
He should look into bisons.
In the meantime, Mr. Jansen works fitting solar panels, but he hopes that his new business will really take off. And that business, taking people's pets, hopefully the bigger kind that he could ride on
And
or
helping
in,
them take off.
I kind of like
and
the idea.
turning them into helicopters.
This guy also kind of is, at least from what I'm picking up, he's kind of like, yes, send me your animal so I can do something with it.
Here's a mouse copter.
This is an
It's actually
evil
called
villain.
the Radicopter.
Is it?
It says right
Oh,
there.
it is the rat copter.
This
You know where
this
he
is
can-
a real life evil villain.
He could source a lot of rats from.
New York.
This cat thing looks so fucking crazy. Like the
It
picture
does.
of the
From
cat
the
is
Mitsubishi
so,
in New York.
How dare you?
It is pretty crazy. But this is 4 years ago. So maybe Bart has made some progress, but I got to think getting a full size cow up there, boy, that's troublesome.
4 years, he's done it.
You're gonna have
guarantee
to
it.
generate a lot of
Well,
lift.
it took him.
That's utterly impossible.
It took.
Oh fuck! You did it! He did
Wow.
it!
Drop the mic. It took over 12 months and 3 versions before they got Orville the cat in the air. So you got to think that
All
small
you
little
need is
cat.
more- just a bigger battery, bigger power, more.
Well,
spin,
yeah. Also,
more torque.
rotors. I'm sure. I mean, come on. You probably need all sorts of stuff. Well, don't boil it down.
Didn't
to
they make
power.
the cat? Didn't they put the cat into a quadcopter?
Yeah,
Isn't it
they
like?
did.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say they need an octocopter?
No, I don't know. That's just in my head. It's
An
just
octopus,
a really, really
Damn.
big.
Wow.
It's so
all the
easy.
legs flying around, dude. Come on.
Shoot. That thing comes pre-built. All you gotta do
Jansen,
is set it
reach
up.
out to us. We got ideas.
We have an octopus.
We have an octopus and a lot more ideas. One octopus, a lot of ideas.
And we'll be on time to whatever
I don't think any
appointment
of
we
this is
make.
real.
Thanks to Cassie.
Where'd that guy get a freaking ostrich from?
Powered
I
by
don't know,
Cassie.
man. I'm sure this guy has looked into where to buy a dead ostrich.
This story brought to you by Casio.
Mm-hmm.
Meet they're all meet ostrich copter.
Not super clever with the names.
Ostrich copter, shark jet, rat copter, and then Orville the flying cat. And soon to be the bovine of the air, maybe, if he can figure it out. I mean, all props
Bovine
to this
Boeing.
weird son of a gun out in Denmark.
Damn
But
it.
the funny thing is that he said most of his orders come from the U.S.
Yeah, no
Of course they
shit.
do. Of course they do.
So that just
100%
makes
they
sense.
do.
Damn, that's a pretty solid one.
I'm saying we could see what his prices are and just.
Send him something.
Not a
Yeah.
helicopter, but a
But it's
powder.
There's something very off about this guy because it says here that he started collecting dead animals in 2007.
You don't gotta boo.
He did what in 2007? That's when he started?
He just started collecting dead animals.
Dead animals.
And then he
How do you
took
explain that to
taxidermy
someone?
lessons, but he wasn't the best at it.
So wait, he was collecting dead animals before he taxidermied?
Oh, they don't have a picture of this one, but he said he made it a Badger submarine.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
How do you not have
Underwater
a
badger.
picture of that one?
I don't know. They really missed the
He has a picture of like the
This guy
jet.
could be an absolute millionaire if he just videoed him creating these things and putting them on YouTube.
I don't know. He could
Or
have definitely
PETA
have a,
comes after him.
Yeah, he could definitely have a Netflix
He doesn't give a shit
documentary about him.
He doesn't give a shit about PETA.
Well, how long until he makes
He's in
him?
Denmark. Do they even have jurisdiction out there?
I don't know.
How long until he realizes that the perfect space he needs is just a human body, so he can just lay in the shell of a human body.
He becomes Iron Man.
Just with someone else's skin and helicopter
just lays in it.
spinners on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you would only need a quadcopter.
You just do this and somebody stitches up the...
Okay, all right. It's time to move on.
You are disgusting.
Kevin, that was a cool story, but we have to move on.
I'm sorry to do that.
It-
I didn't
it's
know Jeff was
expired.
going to do that.
You
expired.
did. You knew he was going to do that.
We're sorry.
Kevin.
You know Jeff.
I'm so sorry.
This isn't the first
Yeah.
time you've met Jeff.
I know I told you I was going to make or help you make notes about this episode.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be useless. I was open mouth listening to 95% of that story.
Open mouth listening.
That's really
What do
funny.
you guys think about some voting, yeah?
I think
I
we
Knock that
probably
out
should
real
do that.
quick.
I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah, no, so I went first, right?
You did go first. Let's get a synopsis from you, bud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
You ever hear of a penguin?
I have.
They roamed way further away from where they're normally living, discovered by space picture of poop.
All right.
And there she blows.
And Cody, you went second, so let's get your vote on that.
Homeless couple found living in a Walmart
Nope, not what
attic.
you're asking for.
Nope. Just asking for your vote for Jeff.
Perfect. Let me reiterate this title of my story because I wasn't fucking listening.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff, I liked yours, but come on. Did you just listen to what we just listened to?
I understand.
It's got to be like a 5, man.
Whoa.
I get it.
Spicy, hot off the grill.
I mean no ill will. It's just, what did we just listen to?
I don't know why that made me upset, but it did. Because I got.
I saw it in your eyes. He didn't agree with it. All right, Matt. Let's see what you got. Well, because you went third.
Okay.
Nice and confusing.
Jeff, I liked it more than a 5.
Okay.
So like a 7, cool.
Whoa.
I'll give you a 6 for the crazy attitude over there.
Whoa. Let me be honest, bud.
Yeah, here it comes.
It was just penguins, and they found them. I liked the space poop, the picture. I like the imagery. I don't like looking at poop, but
If
funny.
you're gonna have to, it might as well be from space.
I'll give you a 6.5.
Nice, all right.
He was happy with a 6.5.
Yeah, not bad.
Ah, sweet.
All right, Cody. No, Matt.
No.
Okay,
Let
Cody, you're up.
me try this part
This
again.
guy can't do this anymore.
Wait. Oh, is that?
Yeah, you want to see a picture of that?
Oh my fucking god!
Does
Is
it
this their room?
Does it make it better?
100%.
Is it
Are
them?
you kidding?
Is
Does
it
make
them or
better?
the room?
Wait, show them the room first, and then do the faces, because that is unfucking real.
Is it someone we know?
No. All right, so here's the room.
So it's just like they have the surround sound, the TV.
That just
Curtains?
looks like a family room.
Yeah.
They have the surround sound and
Wait
everything.
for the mug shot.
Where are the what
Oh
are those
my
curtains?
God.
Hang on. Just in case.
Yep, there she blows. We're doing a
What-
camera thing. Go follow us at
What are-
youtube.com.
Are those
What's up with
windows?
those curtains, man?
I would imagine that that's like where the rest of the attic is, and they just like want to keep it sealed off. I don't know.
That's fair. How is no one gone up there?
Here are other mugshots.
This is unbelievable.
Those are our 2 culprits.
There
There
if
you
you're
go.
just listening to this, please go to YouTube and look at this. This is fucking insane. They look like, imagine somebody doing a lot of meth and
Why are-
living in the upstairs of a Walmart. That's exactly what they look
Why
like.
are both of their eyes bugging out of their heads?
That is
With
not
2
what I
pounds of
expected.
meth is probably why both
Yeah,
of their.
that's a pretty good answer. Wow.
Wait, dude. Oh, no. Doesn't your story end with them getting caught because they were doinking?
They were
Yeah.
banging.
They were doinking.
Those two were doinking.
How did they steal the satellite signal? What?
Don't underestimate, man.
I don't know, man.
Right.
Like sharing cable used to be a way bigger
That
deal.
changed my score.
Yeah.
That was a good,
Better
that was a
or
good product.
worse?
You'll have to wait and see.
Sure. Well, that was my story. So, Matt, since you went... no, Jeff, you
Yeah.
went before me. So, Jeff, go.
Man, I want to give you. I'm gonna go with an 8.
That's a good
Thank
score.
you.
It's a really good
it's
score.
8. How about you?
It's just really good again.
I know.
He's so mad about it.
I can't, with the picture of the people made it better. I have to
It
give it
did.
an 8.5.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna give you an 8.
Thank you all across the board.
Woof.
Matt, I respect that you're upset about the stories, but that you give them a good score. Jeff,
I'm not a jerk.
I haven't done anything wrong yet.
take notes.
Yet today. I haven't done anything
I'm
wrong
about to
yet
get
today.
dogged.
All right.
Matt, you went third.
I did. I had the double knuckle sandwich,
Yep.
Double nuts.
the double pickle thief,
Mm-hmm.
Subway hero.
Yeah.
Does that wrap it up for you guys, or do you
Yeah,
have
it's
more
pretty good.
information?
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go with the 7.5.
Pretty good.
I like that.
Pretty good.
I realize now that I may have dogged Jeff too hard.
Mm-hmm.
So you-
There's no coming back. I like 7. 7 for Matt.
Okay.
I'll take that.
See, if you go first, you're just in a tough spot.
I
don't
dogged
know.
you way too hard.
Also, if you have bad stories, you're
Yeah. Yeah. Well, one of those was applicable to me. We will not say which one. Go on.
I'm gonna give you a 7.5.
all right.
I like the story. I like the knuckle sandwich.
The,
And you didn't
fact
even-
that it's a
She
double.
said.
The
She
fact that
said.
it's a double.
And she said to the Subway person, "Do you
want a
want a
knuckle
knuckle sandwich?"
Yeah, that's what.
good.
It's the fact that you just didn't have to add in that spice.
No.
It was already spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Kevin, we
And
just
I
heard
like
yours.
pickles.
But
And I like pickles.
This guy in Denmark, he has a thing for dead animals and he makes them into
That
helicopters.
makes it sound worse than it.
Well, he does.
It was
He
still
said he
pretty bad.
Started collecting dead animals in 2007.
I hate it.
He turns animals into helicopters or drones, and he wants to make one big enough that he could either ride in or on top of.
wow.
I'm going 8.5.
Okay.
I like that one. He had somebody. He had a submarine. He's trying to build a helicopter.
Man, I
with
wish we
that.
saw a picture of that Badger submarine.
Man, I wish. If only.
I mean, there was a picture of a shark jet and an ostrich
I
helicopter.
would have been upset if I didn't see those.
I also really liked how he named how simple they were named. He knows
Yeah.
what he's good at,
Right.
and that's turning animals
I'm not good at
into
naming.
helicopters.
He's
But
like, I'm not good at naming, not good at taxidermy, but I can take an already taxidermy thing and put it into a helicopter.
I'll put in the
Bingo.
sky. I'll put your stuffed animal in the sky.
And please don't send him frozen animals. Just makes the whole process tougher.
Matt, I'm still thinking about my score if you're ready to go.
I am ready to go. Kevin, it was a kick-ass story.
Thanks.
Did I give Cody an 8.5? I think I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I also have to give you an 8.5.
Everyone's afraid of the 9.
Everybody is afraid of the 9, and we still have a 10.
Well,
We'll probably never have it.
No, I'm never giving a 10.
I don't think we've ever given a 9, have we?
Unless I
know.
legitimately piss in my pants when you're telling me the story,
Yeah.
I can't give a 10.
My
Is it
jaw
the
has to hit
perfect-
it has to hit the floor.
That means it's perfect. Like I just
It
don't.
doesn't get better.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I got to be honest with you.
He's gonna say 9.
That was a crazy conversation to have just before what I was
No.
thinking.
He's gonna say 9.
I am not kidding you. I knew what I wanted to give Kevin's story, and now I'm not going to give it that because
Oh
of
my
that
God.
spiel.
Was I going to get a 10?
Let it be known
Were you going to do a 10?
Let
You
it be
better
known.
not have said a 10.
that I was going to dip my double digits into double digits.
God dang it. I was so close.
And they walked me right off the ledge. They said, "Bring it back."
I ran my mouth.
To be fair,
You needed to be reeled in a little bit.
to be
That's
fair,
fair. Yeah.
To be
I
fair,
don't think
you
that
did
deserved
make
a
good
10.
points. You did make good points about how like I feel like I should probably be like pissing my pants laughing or just like completely.
Yeah, just like what?
So I agree, and I think you rightfully so dialed back the 10, but I'm
boy,
still
I coulda got
I
it.
am still definitely going to give what not has ever been given, and I'm going with a 9.
Wow.
Nice.
That
The
is-
first 9.
That
Very,
is
very
to
impressive.
me so far that is the best story that we've had
wow.
because
And this guy has killer stories.
that guy is fucking insane. That guy's
Or-
an actual
Or he's a
madman.
genius. Or he's a genius and he's tapping untapped markets.
More power to
And
you.
boy, is he tapping
Art.
them.
He did.
Gross.
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't have said that.
Let's get a brief synopsis here. Coming in with a strong, healthy, firm, meaty fourth place me. 17.5. Next up, we got Matt with a 22.
That's can we just say a 22 has
That's
won
a really
before?
good score. Yeah.
Pretty high.
It has, yeah.
Next
third.
up, 24.5. We got Cody.
That's crazy to not be in
24
first at the
points ahead.
24-5.
Tell me Kevin's got a 25 because of me.
Sorry. He's got 26, baby.
Oh, okay,
He's
nice.
got 26.
That's a
26.
Two
That's
8
crazy.
5s and a 9. This kid is, working out. Putting
Yeah.
in the hours.
That
The
was
secret is he's not wearing pants.
that
He's
was
been
one of the
wearing pants
best
this whole episode.
stories. Wow.
It got me there.
Let your legs breathe.
It just kept going. It wasn't just, hey, this guy took a dead cat and made it a
Look, some
drone.
reporter hit the freaking jackpot with that story.
I think what really
With
like
us, though.
Yeah.
No one else.
Yeah.
No one else is like, ooh, interesting cat copter. They're like, oh, that's fucking horrible. I'm not clicking on that.
two things made me really go, come on. And one was Shark Jet.
It was sick.
That's
Because
so nasty.
because come on. And then at the end you just sprinkle, oh well, he also had a beaver submarine.
Beaver submarine.
A badger
That's great.
submarine.
So
Badger,
he's
yeah,
not only trying to take over airspace. He wants the water too.
He's trying to
baby.
take over space,
Land,
man.
air,
Just
and sea.
area.
He's got to get more on land. I want to see a gator ATV or something.
Holy
Oh
shit.
Wow.
my god.
Again, reach out. We got ideas.
Again,
We got ideas.
Casio, talk to us.
Again.
If you guys have alligators,
So I think
we'll
that's
take those.
44 on the books, boys. In the books, 44. We're there.
Did you just say 44 in the books and then in the books 44?
Is that okay?
I suppose it's
sure.
okay.
Can you give me one more tap the button thing? What the fuck? Soundboard? Give me one more soundboard sound.
Give us one more sound.
So Bruce.
All right.
Well, I'm really glad it was one of those. Please don't do another one.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
I thought he was going to go to the other board.
We can't dip our toes in there again.
So like Jeff, you said, this was 44 of, as everybody knows, the most informational podcast.
Right.
You're not going to get any more news
It's impossible.
It just won't happen.
Can't.
It can't. It won't.
And we're sure about that.
Casio, send us a clock for the wall.
Casio, if you want information, look no further. Seek no further, information seekers.
I like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, as always, this has been information that you didn't have and definitely did not need.
There's not a chance.
No
Thank
way.
you so much.
No way.
everybody,
We'll see you
for
guys next
listening.
week, eh?
Till next
I
time.
don't know. Bye-bye. That's a $700 camera, Cody.